Hey, I'm Roger, a regular guy with a hotline to spirit, and in this episode I want to go a little further into how what is going on is affecting or really opening up our chakras, our energy systems, for a fuller expression of what we are and the sharing of that in life. So stick around.
Gande ho, gai he hayon dayaho, gai dayaho. Ha.
As I discussed, what is going on right now on the planet globally is disrupting not just our lives, and it is, but how we're thinking and feeling. Big time. And it's supposed to. I said it's happening with purpose and precision, and we're doing it together. We're not just doing it individually. It's not just happening on an island or an area, but it's happening globally. And it's fascinating in a way because we really don't know what's going to happen next, but we do if we remember what we are. We know exactly what can happen if we do not remember what we are. So it is essential that we start to gather what we are. And nothing makes us do that more than when we have to. And when push comes to shove, when we need to show up, we do. This is one of those moments. We're at the night before moment. And what's going on is we all know it. And we don't like it, but we need to do it, and we are doing it together. Why are we doing it together? No one's asking that question. We need to. What is that about? What is in play? Well, it's purposeful, so we can help each other. This is the planet Earth. The mantra for the Earth, or the statement for the Earth is, this is the planet Earth. We help each other. Right? So we're helping each other. So our root chakra is now opening and fear is coming up. We're feeling unsafe. Many things from other times, other experiences, other incarnations, not just this one, is coming up and being released moment to moment, really fast. And the splendid thing about that is when we're open in our root chakra, we feel safe. Our roots go deep and low, and we open up and we blossom. And what happens from there in all the other chakras stacked on top, as I discussed in the previous video, we have a system of chakras, and they all work together. And as we open up way down here, our root chakra, where our perineum is, the second chakra, right below our belly button, opens up even more. The Sacral Center. And that means our interactions. That's our communion chakra, how we interact, our relationships with others outside of ourselves. And our relationships begin to open up, and the limiting constructs, wounds, anger, frustration, they did this to me, this was done to me, and starts to dissolve. And we just say, hey, well, hey, if someone you're witnessing is holding fear, you're witnessing you. Holding your fear is them, because everything is us. There's no just them. It is us witnessing us. The creator source has put us forth to have this experience as individuals, separate, but they're all our mini-me's. So, because I'm no longer holding fear and I'm open in my sacral center. What is the sacral center? It's right below the belly button, right? But it's not flat, it's not two-dimensional. It's 3, 4, 5-dimensional. And it's all the way around, letting energy flow in and out of it. And the focus of that in our expression of being is creativity, right? Self-worth, sexuality, flow of expression, right? So So notice during this time, and you're going to, that things are opening up, that different, we have borders. We say, oh, well, like the United States with Mexico, or the United States with this country and that country. We have borders in our life. And this is causing all our borders to open up and to interacting and have this communion. Of course we have to have this communion. We want to have this communion. We are. That person over there is me and I am them. Unity. That's what communion is about. To create and celebrate. To live the celebration of unity. That's how this is helping us. With our second chakra, the Sacral Center. Here are some essential points I want to make about this chakra that I feel very important. And the main one is, it is our point of departure that matters most. This chakra, the Sacral Center Chakra, yes, it is known for creativity. It could very well be called our creating chakra, absolutely. But it is so much more. And the area that we really need to get is, it is our communion chakra. And for us to commune with the all of life, with the field, the 0-point energy field, and reality, we have to know what we are. And that is rooted in our first communion, which is with Source. So what is happening right now is very precise. It's having us correct at a fundamental level the order in which we commune outwardly, which must start inwardly. And there's a progression, and it's 3 steps. The first step is our communion with Source, the divine, grace. And it is from that we move to the second step of what we are, which is grace. We are limitless. Source light, we are limitless. Our light, our intelligence of being comes from that union. And then it is from there, the third step comes in, which is our interaction, our communion with all of life, with each other, with the 0-point energy field, with the field's reality. And since reality happens from us, what we are and know ourselves to be is everything, because it creates and brings forth everything. We can only bring forth a vibrational match to what we are being, and being starts with our communion with Source. We are communing now more than ever with a strong desire to express love, and that changes everything, making this moment quite purposeful. Remember, it is not what we pray, but it is where we pray from. Grace. Get creative. Express yourself. Express love. All the love that trickles down hugely from the heart is now being received in the lower chakras. We're having this wonderful exchange, this alchemy of being that is happening. Stop focusing on the nonsense and focus on the gift of this moment. Okay? I hope this was helpful. I think it was. If you liked it, share it with somebody so they understand what's going on with their systems and what to gather, what to receive from this moment as opposed to be afraid of. All right? Fear not. It's going to be all okay. This is intended, I am told, from the angelic realm, for us to blossom and grow past our ignorances in being, or our blocks in being, our smallness. So if you like this video, share it with someone. Like it below, subscribe, ring the bell so you know the next video I release, which I'm going to talk about the solar plexus. And gradually we're putting this together, and we're understanding it together, and we're creating a better world, or the world that is here, that is wonderful, together, in it together. And I leave you with this. When we inhabit love, the world changes. Go out and love somebody, anybody. Just give it. It will make a difference. It always, always, always does. Much love to you.
Ooh.